Hey, welcome to the Dray Way. Glad you're here. You know, the 4th of July is coming up. Hopefully, you're going to have a nice family surrounding you and you're going to have good times. I have a lot to talk about today. We got a good show. I'm glad you stopped by. I'm Drayton Nay. I'm your host to the Dray Way, and I'm glad you're here. So let's get started. Let's go! Welcome to the Dray Way. I'm glad you're here. Look, for the past couple of days, we've been talking about this horrific bill. That's just it's just terrible. It just does terrible things to normal people. It only benefits the rich. But I want you to understand here and now, that is all the Republican Party is going to do now and in the future. What you don't understand is the minute this bill passes, Republicans are done. Absolutely nothing else will get done, nor does it need to. They don't care. They literally don't care what else happens the rest of. Trump can do whatever they want, and the billionaires don't care. Trump can go after these people, those people, they don't care. Trump, do whatever you want to do. You got us our tax cut. Now you can do whatever you want to do. And the people that are going to be devastated, see, what Republicans are going to consistently do from now on is what they did the last time. They set up oil prices to soar because of what Trump did, and they blamed Biden. Oh, we have inflation because of Biden. Had nothing to do with Biden and everything to do with Trump. Trump is the one that set oil prices skyrocketing. He did it on purpose. Just like the majority of this horrific bill doesn't take place for a few years. So when the Democrat takes office, because when Trump is done, everyone's going to be like, do not put a Republican in office under any circumstances. Republicans are terrible. And Republicans know this. And what you don't understand is they don't care. They're about to get their tax cut. So they're good for a few years. Because now they're going to literally say, okay, we've been terrible, we're awful, blah, blah, blah. Here, let Democrats do it. Because we've set up nothing but dynamite. Because all the garbage that we're going to do, all the nasty things we're going to do to people, yeah, they take effect when a Democrat gets into office. So now we can scream, the country's broke, look what's happening, Democrats are terrible, you need to vote us in again. Yeah, because Republicans will then get voted in again, like they always do, and they will do it with one purpose, just one: cut taxes for the rich. That's it. That's all. They're just going to keep cutting taxes from the rich. And you know where they're going to get the money from? You. Yeah. Oh, but you say you're broke? It doesn't matter. They're going to get what money you have. All of it. Every dime. Social programs to help people? Yeah, no. Rich people don't want to pay for that. Rich people don't want anything to do with that. So that's why this cycle just keeps going around and around and around. They keep setting up landmines for Democratic presidents because, make no mistake, a Democrat's going to come in and be like, we got to fix this. We got to fix this. You know? But Republicans are going to whine and cry and, oh, we can't do this and we're broke. We're broke. No one's talking about how broke we are right now. That's because a Republican is in office. The second a Democrat's in the White House, we are going to be the brokest country on earth. Just ask any Republican. Just ask any Republican. We can't do anything. We can do nothing. We're voting against everything. And as Republicans will do, they will vote against anything and everything that helps people. Children get free food? No, you can't have that. Children get a free lunch? No, can't have that. Expand Medicaid and Medicare? No, can't do that. solidify Social Security so people can survive? No, we won't vote for that either. They won't vote for anything except a tax cut. And that's what I need you to understand. As you think you're a Republican, you think you are, you're not. You're not rich, so you're not a Republican. You're a Democrat. No matter what you think, no matter what you think, if you're not rich, you're a Democrat. You're not a Republican because the so-called Republicans are taking everything from you. And you want to call yourself a Republican even though they're taking everything from you? Everything. SNAP program, gone. Hospitals, gone. Daycare centers, gone. Everything, gone. They're taking it from you. And you still want to be Republican. What are you talking about? How does that make any sense? You're literally going to stand around with nothing, with empty pockets. And the rich are just getting more and more and more money. And like I said yesterday, the problem is they know they can keep taking from you. They know they can, because you'll just swallow it and go, oh, well, at least I'm still invited to the party with all the white people. But this cycle, I want you to understand, is just going to continue. Republicans are going to do one thing every time they get in the office, and that's lower taxes for rich people, and that's it. You know, all I hear about every single election cycle is, oh my God, immigration is terrible. Oh my God, immigration is awful. It's the worst. People are flooding across the border. Oh my God, what's America going to do? And you know what? Republicans have been in office for 6 months. And you know what legislation they've passed to fix immigration? Nothing. Nothing proposed, nothing done, nothing. You want to know why? Because they really don't care. They don't care. It's just a thing to scare you with so they can get your vote. Hell, they've convinced people of color to vote for them. There's actually Latinos that vote Republican. Is that the dumbest thing ever? Because they flat tell you they don't like people of color. They literally tell you they don't like people of color. Yet somehow they will convince Latinos to vote for them. As they drag their family across the border, keep doing it. You think if you're not white, you're not right. As far as Republicans are concerned, if you're not white, you're not right. So keep voting. You Latinos that are Cuban, we are Cuban conservatives. No, you're not. You're morons. You're morons. You're getting taken advantage of. And they don't like you, and they'll drag you across the border too. They don't care. You're not white, so you're not right. It's that simple. Let me know what you think in the comments. Welcome to the Dray Way. Part 2 coming up. Don't go anywhere. We got to talk about it. Whether you live in, I don't care if it's Nebraska, Oklahoma, Florida, Texas, Louisiana. So many of you are underinsured. So many of you don't even know anything about the insurance you have. Yeah, do you have named home insurance and named storm insurance? Do you know anything about named storm insurance? You don't? Better look it up. Better look it up. And you think flood insurance is included in your policy? Probably not. Flood insurance is its own separate policy. But see, a lot of you are at risk, at huge risk. And here we are coming into storm season. There's going to be storms. There's going to be hurricanes. There's going to be damage done. And are you prepared? You know what the insurance industry says? No. Says many of you are not even close to being prepared. And not just that, but a lot of you aren't prepared for the cost. Because if you think insurance has gone up the last few years, you've seen nothing. And I mean nothing. Because 3 years from now, Look at your policy right now and how much you're paying. Look at it right now. Because there's a better than 50-50 chance that in just 3 years, that policy will double. Let me say that again. Look at your policy, especially if you're in Louisiana, Texas and Florida, Oklahoma and Nebraska. Take a look at your policy. There is a better than 50% chance that in just 3 years, your policy will be double the cost it is right now. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? And if you're buying in coastal towns like Galveston and stuff like that, good luck getting insurance to begin with. But just know, as the years go by, it's going to get more and more expensive because these storms aren't stopping. These storms are going to be bigger than ever, and they're going to do more damage than ever. And insurance companies are going to demand more. You're in a danger zone. We want more. So it's about to get a lot, and I mean a lot more expensive to live in these danger zones. But people want to do it. I want to live in Florida. Okay. I want to live in Houston. I want to live in Galveston. Okay. Just be prepared to pay for it. Because right now, the insurance industry is literally telling you, yeah, there are literally millions of households that are not properly insured. No, they don't have the insurance they think they have. That's the insurance industry telling you to your face, you do not have the coverage you think you have. You don't have it. You are not prepared. You are underinsured. You could lose everything. Yeah. That's the insurance industry warning you and telling you right to your face. And some of you are just ignoring it because you don't want to address the cost. But that's what you now assume when you live in these areas. Yeah, that's what you assume. You now assume these high fees, these high insurance fees, these high HOA fees. How do you think HOA fees are going to go up over the next few years? Good luck. Let me know what you think. Welcome to the Dray Way, everybody. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You should be subscribing because we got a new show every day, and I want to make sure you're here. So hit the subscribe button and hang out with me every day. What else you got to do? Think about it. What else do you got to do? Don't go anywhere. Part 3, the final thought, coming right up. Well, with this administration, with things going on, people ask me about investments all the time. I think I've made it pretty clear on my channel that I partnered with Stash. My Stash, you can join and get a Stash account. I put my link on here. When you open a Stash account and start trading, you get money, I get money. We both benefit from using my link. So, and I just found Stash to always be very helpful, very easy to use. So I tell all my people, use Stash, use Stash, use Stash. So the link is available here. The other suggestion I would make to people, and I have been for months, is buy gold. And the reason I say buy gold is because this president continues to be a danger. Especially from an economic policy standpoint. I think the job numbers for June just came in and they were horrifically bad. And that doesn't surprise me one bit that the June jobs numbers would be a disaster because Trump is a disaster. So I expect things to be bad. When you have a bad president that has bad economic policy, you can expect bad things to happen. And I think the job market right now is a disaster. And I think the job market is only going to get worse. And I think that is what's going to lead there to be some interest rate. Do I think interest rates will come down a little? Yeah, but I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think if interest rates come down 0.5% or a full percent, that's going to change anything. If interest rates go from 7 to 6, are you, and from 11 to 10, are you going to buy a $80,000 car? Are you going to buy a half a million dollar house because interest rates went down 1%? I don't know about you, but I'm not. I have no interest in doing that. Not in these economic times. So watch the jobs market. I keep saying that over and over and over again. The job market is going to tell you what's going on. And right now, companies like Amazon are laying off people in the thousands. Thousands and thousands of people are losing their jobs. More and more people are door dashing and Ubering and that type of stuff. It's almost become an epidemic. It's happening more and more and more. So just get ready for lower interest rates and get ready for money printing. This bill, as it passes, is going to skyrocket our deficit even more. And with other countries seeing what we're doing and seeing this bill for what it is, I mean, people aren't stupid around the world. They're looking at this bill and going, what are they doing? Why are they taking money from poor people and giving it to rich people? Oh, because they're asshole Republicans. Yes, that's exactly why. They are asshole Republicans, so that's why they're doing that. It's that simple. Yeah, it's really that simple. So don't think people around the world aren't looking at the United States. And just so you know, other countries are starting to collect their gold. Other countries are like, yeah, we'd like to take possession of our gold. We'd like to hold on to our own gold. So I suggest you hold on to your own gold and get gold, because paper money is going to go down in value because this administration is just going to print it and print it and print it. That's it for the Dray Way. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And have a great day, everybody. Don't forget, a new Dray Way tomorrow. Stop by and see me. Bye, everybody.